Guys, really what I'm looking for with thermoclines is I'm looking for peaks, I'm looking for valleys, okay? You got to be really tuned into your finder. So how I do this, how I tune into the finder, I have one map that's mounted just for a mapping program. And then I have one finder just set for looking at the depth. So I run a two-stage system and I have got it tuned in. It's the chirp, whatever. I don't get too much into, honestly. I look at sonar has like, hey, I just turn it on. I don't need to like go through and like mess with the settings and stuff. And I look for high and low chirp. It's already there. I I have confidence in my routine and what I do. And I'm always looking at the sonar. And basically, I'm looking for the thermocline. Okay. So there's a little bit of difference what people call the thermocline and all this stuff, the slime layer. So what happens is that you'll have, if you have a thermocline is a deep current, I feel. Okay. And what happens is that you may have a really light current on the top and you may have a deep current down below. And those guys that have skipped, that want to skip like learning really how to yellowtail fish, have missed out completely on how currents move. Okay? You've missed out because you wanted to skip it. You don't think yellowtail fishing, people are like, I don't think yellowtail fishing, it's boring. It's you know what? If you didn't start there, you are 10 times behind. 10 times because you didn't learn the currents. You didn't learn how the current moves. You didn't learn how to get a deep water current. You didn't learn how to present stuff to fish. So I'm just telling you like it is. There was a whole process in how I learned. Okay. And I mean, I sucked it up and did it. So, and it sucked sometimes, but you know what? I know how the current moves, where the current moves, why it moves. And that's stuff that took years to figure out. Okay. So you have a deep current and then you have a surface current. Okay. So when you have, when you're looking down at your sonar and you see that, and I put that image up in the Facebook group, you're looking for a peak and you're looking for a valley. And has what I've learned over the course of the years is that you'll have the thermocline come up, and that's like all your squid and like what could happen is that line could on your sonar could just be all bait fish down there lined up, and it'll rise up on the, sometimes they say like the sword fishing guys are really good at it. They know that that it'll rise up on the full moon in the morning and it'll be up higher, and then it'll push down. Okay. So the sword guys are really good at getting that stuff dialed in. Okay. So that's something that you really got to look at. And I'm looking for a peak in that. I'm looking for like anything that I see that's got concentrations of bait there. And once in a while, I'll see the bonito start to pop. And when I start seeing that, I know that I'm in the right zone. Okay. I know that I'm there. And then I start looking for